Hey, guys, love the show. Usually behind on my stiletto about a week or so, but I heard Dana White twit and say some disturbing stuff. Can you comment?
Yeah, I can.
Dana, what are you thinking, buddy? Dana, you're just narrowing your media reach when you do things like that, Dana. I mean, you're in the business to be on the now you hate Scotty Farrell and now you hate Howard. Dana, I mean, and don't take this the wrong way, but you're getting a little full of yourself.
It seemed like an unnecessary shot. It came out of nowhere.
Completely uncalled for.
I'd like to have him on the phone and say, Dana, buddy, back down a couple notches, buddy. You're getting too full of yourself. Take it from somebody that knows firsthand. I got too full of myself, and I got my ass fired. Not that you're fireable. I don't think that you are, but there's a slippery slope between being Dana White, cool guy, hard ass, say it like it is, and then now people think that you're a prick, and they don't want to watch you because they think that you're that guy. You're not that guy. But, Dana, you got to settle down a little bit, buddy. You really do. Spice, I mean, you know this sport. You and Bryn as good as well as the next guy, and that's just my interpretation of it. And I don't want, hey, Dana's a friend of mine. I'm trying to give him that as like a friendly, constructive criticism. What's your opinion?
Yeah, I would have to agree. It's one of those things where, yeah, we get it, Dana. You're the only game in town. We know. But it doesn't mean you've got to go around bullying people and unnecessarily saying bad things about people.
You said F. Howard Stern, Opie and Anthony are better. Okay, that may be your opinion, but, Howard's on vacation, first of all.
Yeah, if he's got some sort of valid reason, put the reason in there. Don't just put that out there blindly.
Don't arbitrarily just leave that loose of an end of a statement.
Right.
Give me an explanation as to what Howard did wrong, so that I can make, or even give the listeners that explanation so they can make their own determination. The swagger when saying something like that could come back and bite you in the ass. And I know, Dana, that you don't need Howard, and I know that you don't need Scotty Farrell, and I know that you don't need me. But why
burn bridges?
Why have us as enemies when we do nothing but love you? I mean, God. I love the product you put out. I love you as a person. I think you're a great promoter. You're a great guy. You're unbelievable behind the microphone in front of the cameras. You have some great, really, really good people working for you. Joe Rogan and Goldie and Randy Couture. And Dana, you're starting to look kind of flip-floppy on the Tito ruling. And it's just, Dana, I'm just saying, man.
Even the Kimbo stuff last night on Ultimate Fighter. Even the Kimbo stuff. Here's Dana, who for all this time talked all this smack about Kimbo. Then last night talked about, even though Kimbo lost, how good he looked in there and how he put up a strong fight and you'll see him again and all this stuff.
Dana's you can continue to be a strong personality by just working a little bit stronger. A little bit smarter. You're a very strong personality. You're a very force to be reckoned with. You're a very smart man. But you just... There comes a point in time that somebody's got to tell you what I'm telling you. And I don't necessarily know if he has that insulation. If he has anybody, they'll say, Dana, you got to back it down a notch. You got to, buddy.
No.
Nope, he doesn't have that person.
The only people above him in the organization are obviously the owners, the Fertittas. And they're not saying anything to anybody because the money's rolling in, the checks are cashed, and everything's good.
And I'm telling you right now, as a guy who buys pay-per-views and as a guy who likes the sport and is in the media, I'm right. I think you, me, the guys in this room, and the people who listen to my show are your P1 demographics. And I, Dana, have been a huge fan of yours. I like your swagger. I like your cockiness. I like your in-your-faceness. But it's starting to wear a little thin on me. And when you finally took a shot at Howard, a guy that I care about a lot, now if there's a story behind that, then give me that story. And then maybe let me make that determination. But Dana, this is just yet one of another series. I've been Dana White to death lately, and it's all been bad. And Dana, I just think that you gotta Vince McMahon's a prick, but he plays the prick role. First of all, Vince McMahon's a very smart businessman, first of all, and he plays that prick role. But he's not like that in real life. Now that's the difference between wrestling and UFC. UFC's real, wrestling's entertainment. But Vince. I don't ever say, man, I'm sick of Vince McMahon. I'm sick of his shtick. I'm sick of his character because he just gives me enough of it. Well, Dana, man, I mean, I'm overstimulated by your prickness, to be honest with you. You just got to chill out a little bit. And Dana, I'll have you on the air and tell you the very same thing. Just back it down a notch. Just a notch, please. Because you got a great thing going, man. You got a great product. You got a great franchise. You're making a great living. Don't let that average 43-year-old man like myself turn on you, because it won't be good. Not that there's anywhere to go. I'll just stop. Spice, not like I can go watch anything else. I'll just not watch. I'll be like, whatever. I don't care.
Well, I mean, look, there's another television deal with the organization that's coming on pretty strong, and we'll see how it does. I mean, eventually there's got to be some sort of competition for UFC. Eventually.
Dear Bubba, what's